Hello everybody! Tonight I'm gonna talk about dreams. Well, research shows that dreaming is not just a byproduct of sleep, but serves its own important functions in our well-being. Sleep itself is a different story. Scientists have known for a while now that shorter sleep is tied to dangerous diseases such as heart disease and stroke. There is also mounting evidence that sleep deprivation can lead to Alzheimer's disease. Well, also a large population studies reflect a saddening truth. The shorter you sleep, the shorter your life is. Well, not only that, sleep will also help us hold on to memories and learn facts and skills faster. Well, making it important for everybody. So REM sleep is the only time when our brain is completely devoid of the anxiety triggering molecule noradrenaline. Well, at the same time, key emotional and memory related structures of the brain are reactivated during REM sleep as we dream. This means that emotional memory reactivation is occurring in brain free of a key stress chemical which allows us to reprocess upsetting memories in a safer and calmer environment. Scholarly interest in the process of and functions of dreaming have been present since Sigmund Freud's interpretation in the 1900s. The neurology of dreaming has remained misunderstood until recent distinctions. The information available via modern techniques of brain imaging has provided new basis for the study of the dreaming brain. The bounds that such technology has afforded has created an understanding of dreaming that seems ever-changing. Even now, questions still remain as to the function and content of dreams. In ancient Egyptian times, the dream world existed between the land of the living and the other world on the other side, a world inhabited by deities and spirits of the dead. Dreams were communications for those entities. Some of those dreams were Thummus IV was a young man and he fell asleep in the shadow of a sphinx. In his dream, the sphinx told him to clear away the sand that was covering it, and in return, he would rule the land as a great pharaoh. This message was clear and unequivocal. The meanings of other dreams, however, were more obscure and required the specialized understanding of a professional dream interpreter. The ancient Egyptians believed so strongly about the power of dreams to foretell the future and offer advice that they had rituals to incubate their dreams. In some cases, they would actually bring their dreams to a special oracle who would study it and then go to sleep and have a dream about their dream. Strolling abnormal mythology, the ancestral spirits dreamed the world, including their own forms, into existence. While many Western cultures talk about the birth of the world as something that happened in the past, in indigenous Australian cultures, the dreaming exists as a continuing reality, another plane of existence that some people could visit in their night dreams, a term used by anthropologists to differentiate dreams while sleeping from the dreaming. In these special dreams, they could meet and talk with ancestral spirits or witness creation as it happened. Dreams was a way of connecting with the ancestral spirits of the land, of learning about the world and keeping the dream time alive. Like many other ancient peoples, many Native American cultures viewed the dream space as a sacred place, one where a person could step outside of the bonds of mundane existence and connect with a more universal consciousness. Each tribe and culture had or has in its own way of accessing this plane, along with the knowledge to be learned from the animal and ancestral spirits that inhabit it. It's also important to mention that there are distinct and important differences in the spiritual practices and beliefs of various nations, but also they share many similarities. Most specifically, there is a shared appreciation of the dream space as sacred, holy place to be attained through ritual activities, the message received there, whether personal or universal, are messages from the world ecology itself. Well, now, in my opinion, most of the time I don't remember my dreams, but when I actually can remember them, most of them are happy dreams, normally where I achieve my goals and I am the hero. But I think that when we all dream, it depends on if you're sad, scared, happy, etc., that our subconscious decides if we can handle remembering the dream when we are awake. Therefore, I think our subconscious deletes our dreams so we don't remember, or it lets us remember, because our subconscious is protecting us from it like a firewall. But in a very deep level of subconsciousness, it's us protecting ourselves from our worst fears, anxious thoughts, and impossible things to accomplish. Research supports this theory, finding improvement in complex tasks when a person dreams about doing them. Studies also show that during REM sleep, low frequency theta waves were more active in the frontal lobe. Just like when there are people learning, storing, and remembering information when awake. While there are many biological differences that result in some remembering dreams more than others, there are also some medical causes that should be considered. Also, like alarm clocks, irregular sleep schedules can actually abrupt waking during dream or REM sleep, and thus result in recall dreams. Sleep apnea, alcohol, or anything that disturbs sleep can also cause dream recall. So, the more you're waking up throughout the night, the easier it may be to remember your dreams, at least in short term. In most cases, that happens because there's something alerting that nudges us from, during, like when we are awake, during dreaming, and in turn of the dream content is recalled. In conclusion, I actually do think that dreams have a meaning, but they don't define your future, but influence it if you believe in superstitions. For example, one where a person can step outside of the bonds of mundane existence and connect with a more universal consciousness. And also, this is a very interesting thing. In my whole investigation, I could not find one thing about the relation about the subconscious and memory in dreams. Like the investigation where your subconscious protects you from your own dreams. But this is all, and I thank you all because this was a very exciting investigation project, and special thanks to Iñaki because it was very great, and I think this work is one of the best he has sent. So thank you and goodbye. Dreams actually have meanings, such as dreams of falling. If you dream about falling, it's very common among us. It's a symbol of a fear in real life. If something is not right or messed up in your life, then you will dream about falling. Other example, if you dream about being chased. When you dream about being chased, it's actually a bit different because it can be a known or unknown person, but it actually means that you're trying to avoid something in your real life, that you're trying to escape something or hide from something. Dreams about death. This is another common dream that people claim to have dreamt of. You may dream about death of a loved one or yourself. This shows your anxiety about to change of a fear of the unknown. Also, a very common dream is the dream of infidelity. When you dream about your partner cheating on you, it symbolizes your fear of infidelity. However, there are certain contradictory interpretations of this dream. According to some, this may indicate the issues related to trust, loyalty, and communication in a relationship. Now I'm gonna say some fun facts, okay? The first one, did you actually know that not all dreams are in color? While most people report their dream in color, roughly 12% of people claim to only dream in black and white. In studies where dreamers have been awakened and asked to select colors from a chart that match those in their dreams. Soft pastel colors are the most frequently chosen. Another fun fact is that men and women actually dream differently. Researchers have found some differences between men and women when it comes to the content of their dreams. In several studies, men reported dreaming about weapons significantly more often than women did, while women dreamed about references to clothing more often than men. And also, did you know that you can actually control your own dreams? A lucid dream is one in which you are aware that you are dreaming, even though you're still asleep. A lucid dream is a thought to be a combination, like a combination state of both consciousness and REM sleep, during which you can often direct or control the dream content. Researchers say that people can use various techniques to learn how to lucid dream, including mnemonic induction of lucid dream, which is called MILD, and and senses initiated lucid dreams, SSILD, which involve waking up after 5 hours and repeating a phrase like "I will remember my dreaming," or focusing on the stimuli like sights, sounds, sensations in your sleep environment, respectively. Well, that'll be all.